Drivers have faced treacherous road conditions, standing water, road closures, and limited visibility during those downpours. Earlier, we checked in with our Tom Rousey in Vienna, Virginia, where a road now looks like a river. And Tom joins us live again. The rain's coming down, Tom, and it looks like that water is still moving dangerously fast.
The water has not gotten any better over the last hour, I can tell you that, Mike. And the rain a few minutes ago suddenly got worse. Let me step out of the way here and show you. This is Browns Mill Road. It's a Vienna address, although it's north of the Dulles Toll Road, so it's not necessarily what a lot of people think of as Vienna. Check it out right now. Basically rapids across the road. The rain is pouring down. We've been out here over an hour now, and I can tell you it definitely has not gone down. If anything, it's been going up, the water levels here. I talked to one man who's been here 40 years, says he's never seen it this bad. Even though he's seen the road flood plenty of times, never like this. And if you look off to the right, you'll see it's actually just about 3 feet, maybe even rising at this point, that is on the road. Now, we've seen a lot of folks who have come to this point, like this cab right here, taken a look at what it looks like on Browns Mill Road and said, no way, I'm not going across that. There was one truck who actually attempted it, and fortunately for him, he made it, but I don't think that was very wise. There was another truck a few moments ago on the other side that stopped, and he thought long and hard about going, but then he thought, this cab driver right here, I know, he is definitely not going to. Sir, you're not attempting that, are you? I don't think you realized how bad it was going to be till you got here, right? Yeah, it's definitely awful. So you see some folks are getting just to the edge, although they've shut the road down up there. A lot of folks are going by the barriers, but then like him, when they get to this point, they stop. I hope he's not actually going to try that. Okay, I think he is. We should probably keep on this live right here. Gosh, I hope he makes it. I didn't know that's what he was saying when he got out the window a second ago. 3 feet of water right there he's about to go through, and I got a bad feeling that this is not going to go well. I wish I'd stopped him right there. I did not realize he was going to do this. Okay, now he's got his reverse on. I hope he can get out of there. All right, come on, back up, back up. All right, hopefully.
Can I ask you, I'm curious, is there any signage around there warning drivers to stop or not to approach this area?
Not where I am, Mike, but if you go further up the road, they put up cones to block the road. That said, like I said, a lot of people have been ignoring the cones, but then when they get to the point where he is, they stop. He's the first one we've seen attempt to go through it. There was a truck. We didn't actually see the truck attempt it. Oh, no.
Tom, we can't see what's happening. Can you describe?
Did make it, but it was
there we go.
Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, my gosh.
Tom, is there only one person in that vehicle?
Just the cab driver that I saw. I didn't see anybody in the back. I hope he can get back up the road here.
These are live pictures from Vienna, Virginia.
At least fortunately he's close to an area where I think he could get out where he is right now.
Tom, are there other vehicles on the roadway? Any public safety officials?
No, they just blocked the road with cones, so there's nobody around. So if he can't get out, I'm going to have to dial emergency. Okay, that's good. He seems to be getting up off the road.
This is a classic
So, yeah, there's
example.
really nobody around right now, so obviously I'm going to ask somebody back at the station to call 911 if he can't get out of this, but he looks in better shape than he did a minute ago anyway, and you see the lightning coming right now, too.
Tom, is this the second driver you've seen today to make this attempt?
Well, there was a truck that made it. We saw him at the top of the road. We didn't actually see him go through. That was before we knew how bad it was, and then we got down here. We're like, man, he was fortunate to be able to make that. And but he did make it, because I talked to a man who saw him go through. He said he was crazy to try, but he made it. All right, so fortunately, this guy's going to be okay. We may have to try to talk to him in a second. Let's go up here live. Sir, I didn't realize you were trying to attempt that. Can you put this down just a little more? I didn't realize you were trying to attempt that, but you thought better of it, obviously, as you went there.
It's very hard. It's very hard to drive over there.
Very. So definitely not something anybody should try then.
No more.
No more. Okay, sir, I'm glad you're okay. I'm very glad you're okay. All right. So you saw there, fortunately, he's all right, but definitely not anything anybody should be attempting on Browns Mill Road right now in Vienna, Mike.
Just unbelievable moment we all just watched live here. You know, all of us on the edge of our seats here in the studio. This is such a classic example of why you should not be crossing a roadway like that, and it's evident, as you said. People there have said they've never seen anything like that. With that amount of water, that man easily could have gotten swept away. That the vehicle turned upside down. That's why these officials are saying, turn around, don't drown.
They definitely are saying that, and this seems to be one of the worst roads, but there's roads like this, Mike, all over Fairfax County that are shut down right now. Again, this seems to be one of the worst with 3 feet of water over the roadway, but still, it's just not worth it, you know? I mean, best case scenario, if you don't make it, you just lose your car and you don't get injured. Worst case scenario, I mean, you could even lose your life in a situation like this. So definitely, it's just not worth it. Just go around. It'll take longer, sure, but eventually you will get home.
And, of course, you risk the lives of those first responders who have to go in there to rescue you. Tom Rousey live for us in Vienna, Virginia. Tom, let us know if there's any big developments there, and hopefully drivers get the message not to cross roadways like that. Tom, be safe out there.